The scent of earthborn prey lingered like smoke in the air. Cawthron of the Jazari clawbrood crouched atop a cliff of obsidian slate, her elongated pupils narrowing against the harsh dual moons of Derek VII. Her prey, designation, human male, name, Jack Corbin, was close. Too close. Months she'd tracked him across this unforgiving star system, leaping from fractured jungle worlds to war-ravaged moons, from the melting cores of gas giants to the silent vaults of derelict space hulks. Every time, he escaped by inches, each encounter leaving behind scraps of taunting wit and something more maddening: curiosity. She should have ended this the moment she found him. But Jack Corbin was unlike the other humans she'd hunted during the purge cycle. He fought dirty, thought quick, and smiled in the face of doom. And now, Cawthron's hunt had spiraled into obsession. A leaf shifted below. She leapt from the cliff like a whisper of death, claws extended, only to find a note. Tried the poison berries. Not bad. You really need to work on your stealth, kitty.
Che.
Cawthron's growls split the night. She crumpled the note, her claws slicing through the bark of a nearby tree as she snarled in frustration. He was mocking her. Again. But deep beneath her rage stirred a strange thrill. Chapter 1: Predator and Prey. Jack Corbin ran a hand through his dark, sweat-drenched hair as he leaned against a tree trunk, pulse pounding. He hadn't slept more than 2 hours at a time in weeks. The Jazari Huntress had a sense of smell like a bloodhound and reflexes faster than a strike drone. And yet she hadn't killed him. She could have dozens of times. Once, she even tended a wound he got falling into a ravine. He woke to find it stitched and treated, and a crude bandage sealed with alien resin. She was toying with him, but there was something else behind her glowing amber eyes. He'd been a mercenary, a scavenger, and a smuggler. He'd dealt with pirates, warlords, and sentient fungus. But nothing, not even love, had ever made his heart race the way she did. So he changed the game. No more running. Time to turn and face her. Time to tame the Huntress. Chapter 2: Cat and Mouse. Cawthron found the next clue tucked inside the skull of a drone beast, a hollow chip. She inserted it into her gauntlet. The projection shimmered to life. Jack leaned against a tree in the hologram, arms crossed, half grinning. Hey there, Stripes. I've been thinking this has been fun. Really? But what's your endgame? Catch me? Kill me? Or are we just stuck in this dance forever? He leaned closer. Because if you want to talk instead of stalk, I'll be waiting. Coordinates encoded. Bring claws. I'll bring charm. She nearly crushed the chip in her fist. What arrogance! What insolence! What courage! The encoded coordinates led to a quiet valley, ringed with metallic trees that shimmered like crystal under the twin moons. A fire crackled at the center, and beside it, Jack sat cross-legged, completely unarmed. Cawthron emerged from the shadows like a blade from its sheath. You summoned me, she hissed, like a pet. I invited you, Jack replied calmly, like a guest. She circled him, her muscles coiled, tail flicking. You are prey. Not anymore. Something in his tone made her hesitate. She could kill him now. A flick of the claw, a twist of the wrist. And yet she sat, across the fire from him. He smiled, slow and sincere. Took you long enough. Chapter 3: Firelight. They talked for hours about war, survival, and what it meant to be hunted. Cawthron told him of her warrior caste, bred for precision, for blood. He spoke of Earth's fall, of betrayal and escape, and how the stars were less lonely when someone chased you. You're not what I expected from a Jazari, Jack said, watching her eyes. You're not what I expected from prey, she admitted, voice low. Flames danced in her golden irises. That night, they didn't sleep. They sat close, like two predators sharing warmth, neither ready to strike. By morning, she was gone. But so was the kill order in her gauntlet. Chapter 4. Shifting Balance. The next weeks changed everything. Jack stopped hiding. He mapped, scavenged, and even left food for her. Cawthron stopped hunting. She watched him instead, from shadows, growing confused by her own restraint. One night, he was ambushed by feral synthwolves. She dropped from the canopy like a demon, claws slicing through metal and synthetic fur. When the last one fell, Jack met her gaze, chest heaving. You saved me. Cawthron looked away. You are mine to hunt. No one else takes that from me. Jack stepped closer. Or maybe you just didn't want me dead. She didn't answer. But she didn't leave either. That night, she sat beside him again. This time, he brushed her hair behind her ear. She didn't flinch. Chapter 5. The Taming. It wasn't love. Not at first. But it was something wild and primal, forged in fire and fear, hunger and heat. Each tested the other, his charm against her instincts, her discipline against his daring. When he kissed her, she growled. But she didn't stop him. When she kissed him back, the stars seemed to burn brighter. By then, her people were already looking for her. The Jazari didn't take kindly to defectors. Chapter 6. Clawbrood Rising. They came in threes, silent ships with black wings like blades, dropping elite huntresses bred for war. Cawthron caught their scent before Jack did. We have to run, he said. She shook her head. They don't want you. They want me. You're not going back, Jack said, standing tall. Not unless I'm dead. You would protect me? She asked, stunned. I already am. They fought side by side that night, he with scavenged explosives and wits, she with blades and speed. They moved as one, two creatures bound not by orders or species, but something stronger. By dawn, the valley was silent, and Cawthron's gauntlet blinked with a new message. Exile. Chapter 7. Freedom. They build a life from ruins. An alliance. A home. Jack showed her how to laugh. She taught him how to hunt without guns. He found beauty in her fury. She found peace in his persistence. In time, they sent a signal from an old comms tower, not to Earth, but to anyone listening. To those hunted. To those alone. There is safety here in the wild places. And perhaps love. Years later, stories spread of a human and a Jazari who fought like legends and kissed like lovers. Who turned war into wild peace. Who tamed the stars together. Epilogue. The hunt ends. Cawthron watched the horizon as the sun rose, tail curled lazily around her ankle. Jack walked up behind her, arms around her waist. Thinking about them again, he asked. They will send more, she said. Let them, he smirked. You already caught me. What more could they take? She leaned back against him, her voice softer than he'd ever heard. They could never take what I found. And what's that? She turned, eyes glowing like twin embers. You. He kissed her there, beneath alien suns, and for the first time in her life, the Huntress purred.